What's up, my YouTube viewers, YouTube subscribers? Today we're going to be talking about how to clean and maintain your video games. Also, we're going to go over a couple easy ways to make them work a lot easier without blowing in the cartridge, okay? So, we all know that this stuff right here, rubbing alcohol, Q-tips, okay? Now this is your first defense against games that won't work. So, you get a game. Fuck that game. Let's get a better game. Oh. Okay, so you get a game. Sorry about that, guys. You get a game, okay? And what you do is you take your rubbing alcohol on your Q-tip. Okay, you just dip your Q-tip inside the rubbing alcohol. Okay, and when you get that nice and saturated, what you do is you just look at the pin connectors right there inside. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, so you take your Q-tip and you want to rub inside the actual game, and you want to press firmly. Okay, just press firmly onto the pin connectors. Sorry, the motherboard connector here that hook into the pin connectors, and you just want to keep going over it. Just keep going over it until you pull all the black stuff off and you pull out a Q-tip and it's totally white. You want to see it like this. If it's black, keep going. Don't stop. So that's for the cards. That will also work on your Sega Genesis cards or N64 cards, whatever cards you play. Anyway, this one will go back. So that's for cleaning the actual game. So if you're still having problems with the actual games at that point, it's more than likely your system. So I have a SNES system here, a mini, right? So it's not working. I tried cleaning it. I cleaned it really, really good, and it's not working. Okay, well, what you can do in this case, okay, because it's really hard to get in there. How are you going to get in there, right? So you take a credit card, you cut it in half, and you get something like this, okay? Kind of round out the corners a bit. You grab some sort of thick kind of wipe. This is like a baby wipe, right? This actually is a baby wipe. So you take your baby wipe, you rip off a piece. Doesn't matter if it's wet or not. You actually want it to be wet. Baby wipes are normally pretty wet. You don't want it soaked, but so you take your piece of your half of your credit card there, and you wrap it around the actual baby wipe. You want it overhanging a bit. You might want to trim a little bit more off of it. Okay, just like that. Okay, trim a little bit more off, like that. Perfect. Now you can reach inside. So when you got the pin connectors over there, you can't really see inside. You take this guy that you just made and you just go up and down inside the pin connectors. You'd be amazed the dirt that you pull off of this. Okay. Now that's for Sega Genesis, N64. It'll work on your Super Nintendo. Okay. Now what do you do for normal Nintendo? Because you can't really get in there. That's a lot too far in with this. Okay. Well, there's a couple different options you can do. Okay. Now you can go on eBay. You can order a new pin connector. It's going to cost you like, I don't know, 20, 30 bucks plus shipping. You got to wait. Okay. To clean it. It comes in the mail. You hook it up. It works. Great. Perfect. Okay. But let's say you don't want to do that. Remember this guy? They sold these in the stores when they first found out that they were starting to have problems with the games being dirty. Now these kits are available online, okay? You still have to wait, but this will solve a lot of your problems. We're in the year 2015 now, and this thing still works, right? So you have your NES system here. All right, here's your NES system. Feed me games, feed me games. Anyway, so you take your cleaning kit. Now what you want to do is, it normally is supposed to come with a solution, but this one's 30 years old, or pretty close to it, not more. And you take this guy apart, and instead of pin connectors, it's actually just like a felt wrapped around a credit card like we did with the Super Nintendo and that. So what you do is, you open this guy up, and you just dab some rubbing alcohol, same stuff that you use to clean the games. You take your system here, you take your cleaner, you put it in, just like that. You go in and out. Just give it a bite. Harder. Okay? But the trick is, if you press down a bit, it'll make it a little tighter, and you'll really get the clean in there really good. You do that, NES is good to go. Wait 5 minutes, let it dry up a little bit. Okay, this guy, just rinse it with water, and that's it. So yeah, if you guys are having any problems, you know, that's the best way to take care of any games not working. It's always worked unless there's some sort of internal problem with the motherboard itself. So yeah, this is the end of how to clean your games. You know, it's very simple. It doesn't take much time. You know, a lot of people trade stuff in because it's not working properly, and they get fed up and they start throwing games like the shit ones I did earlier. But yeah, if you just take a couple seconds, clean them up, they're good as new. Okay. So this is Retro Pro Frank coming at you live. Like or subscribe, hit the button underneath you. I can always use more subscribers to my channels. I always upload videos like this all the time. So yeah, let's see if we can have some fun, play some games. See you later.